Hello everyone, this is Sonic Sam. I'm here once again with the man you hate the most from Reddit, the mod from the Overlord Reddit himself, the Professor Overlord. Go ahead and say hi to everyone for us.
Hello, this is Braiku from slash Overlord.
I just wanted to be known that I'm never gonna say your name well for the first 10 episodes, just giving you a heads up. But anyways, guys, we're with the best part. We recorded a video before this, but I care about this video. We talked about the lore or bunch of stuff last episode, but we'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna talk about the most important lore right now: the waifu lore, the battle lore, the battle of all battles, the waifu battle. We're gonna tier list the battle maids because let's be honest, the tier list between Shelter and Albedo is gonna be hell, and let's warm everyone up to our opinions before we do. We're just gonna be rating them based on waifu, based on tier of their character, lore, skills, if we'd fuck them or not, like everything we can possibly imagine. There's no limit here. And of course, why would you care about my opinion? Let's hear. We're gonna get the opinions directly from the person of the Overlord himself. I think it would be interesting. It's gonna be a nice know your mod moment here, guys. So you know if you're gonna dislike all his stuff in the next 10 days. Just letting you know. But are you ready, my brother?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, we're gonna start from the beginning, of the tier list. We're gonna start with CZ2128 Beta. Also, just Delta. I'm sorry. Oh, I guess you could just call it Delta. I mean, we decided to do her here because, well, let's be honest, we don't know a lot about her. Just there's not many things we know about her. Just too much. Why didn't you take this beginning one for us?
She pops. Well, we see like two things from her until she pops up in Volume 13. She'll be the Holy Kingdom arc.
And that's where she'll have a bigger moment and everything for sure.
Yep.
So I'm just looking up a race here. I just want to be known, guys. She is an automaton, so she is a robot. Or something like a robot. Even though she's also a heteromorph. Does heteromorph just mean anything that isn't human?
Any sort of magical creature.
That seems like a bad definition, but that's okay. And everything.
So think about it. What is a vampire? It's a magical creature with a magical lore and history, right?
Yeah, but a robot's just a robot. It's not a. Is it a magical creature?
Yeah, it has to absorb magic to stay alive. Instead of power, it doesn't plug in.
I mean, I guess. But I mean, okay. I guess in the Overlord story that makes sense. But when I think of a robot, I'm thinking like a robot with gears and shit. But I guess that's technically true. All right, fine. Anyways,
you have humanoids, humans, elves, dwarfs, and then you have demi-humans, which is an animal-human hybrid, orcs, minotaur men, rabbit men, and then you have heteromorphs, which is all the magical shit.
Right. Okay, fine. That seems fine. What's her class again?
She's an automation or automaton.
Yeah, that's it, huh? We don't know she's not like a gunman or anything like that we know of in terms of like the actual like lore, right? I know we know she shoots guns, obviously, guys. Season 2 we have her shooting actual guns. We know this and everything. She even has a mech form, which is fucking funny as fuck, by the way. But that's all we know in terms of her class is automaton, right? It doesn't say much more than that, huh?
Yeah, she has a few others. Gunner, sniper, assassin, stalker.
Oh yeah, it's on her character card. Thanks for saying character card. Character card on screen, boys. All right, well, okay, that seems pretty straightforward. So on. Okay, how about what is her looks doing it for you? Let's talk about that. I mean, first of all, it is a robot, but I mean, you can technically fuck a robot. So I mean, you probably shouldn't fist the robot. Just saying, but I mean, she seems fuckable. Is she particularly my type? Meh. She's a little too flat for my taste. Personally, what are your thoughts?
To be frank, she has some symmetry things going on that's kind of driving me a little nuts. The eye patch, guard on the other side, it's freaking me out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's definitely a military kind of like girl. You know what I'm saying? She definitely wouldn't be a lolly. She's more like a shorta, where like she's definitely more like younger, not like lolly young, but definitely younger.
I don't really think she doesn't have anything that's speaking to me. I mean, would I? Yeah, probably.
I
But
mean, let's be honest. Almost every anime character is pretty fuckable in general. But I mean, she's definitely not rocking your boat, is what you're saying.
yeah.
But you'd fuck her. But let's be honest, guys. I'd basically fuck anything. I mean, I fucked the tentacle monster once. It was a pretty good time. A little squishy, but it made the noises. Even though I couldn't tell when she was wet and wasn't wet, but that's fine. No, I definitely had to agree in that case. She's definitely not bad. You know, in terms of like sexiness or attractiveness, yeah, I mean, if I was giving it like a out of a 10 rating attractiveness, yeah, maybe like a 6. Like, she's pretty average, you know, nothing too insane, you know, like, she wouldn't be the first person I'm looking at for sure. Even though I have no idea why they gave her like orangish hair, I'm just like, they could have, that always gets me. That did not match the character design with her hair at all. Her hair could have been like more greenish, even the hair could have been more robotic, and I think I would have liked it more, honestly. If you're gonna go robot, go full robot with the look, alright? My question is though, like, so, but would you? And we don't. And her personality is kind of like a billboard too. Just want to bring that up.
Yeah, she doesn't have too much. She's super quiet. She says like 1 or 2 words to answer questions, and that's it.
Well, we do know she likes cute things with the Pandora active cat thing,
Yeah, she likes cute things, and for some reason, she ranks really high on character polls.
which is really weird, by the way.
Yeah, despite having almost no information about her.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about stat wise. She's definitely what's her level again?
41. She's the weakest of the.
Wait, I
bleeding
thought Intima was because she was more supportive class.
Hmm.
Intima's like a more support class, right? Well, she's more assault class.
Entima's 51.
I know, but does she have more skills that are more like supportive rather than
Yeah.
offensive?
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. She has quite a wide range.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she feels
They're
more
definitely not
salty than
impact.
Intima does, to be honest. But I mean, I guess you're not wrong. She's definitely not the high tier of like stats in the game for sure. And honestly, we know so little about her besides in the light novel and everything. And honestly, even with that, I'm just like, what? All she really do is shoot her gun and do a few little things. I'm like, If anything, I feel like we know more about her just through the fucking Battle Maid fucking OVA shit. Even in Master of the Dead, she wasn't too popular or even that good in Master of the Dead, which is kind of sad because Master of the Dead is where all the shy characters shine. Don't get him.
She
No, go ahead.
basic. She's very basic, and pretty much every example of her.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into the part I'm sure people are gonna bring up for the weirdos. The All 34. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I have never looked up All 34 about this character. So considering that I haven't even looked up All 34 of this character, means it's probably not that good. Have you still seen any All 34 of Delta?
I am a man of Overlord culture, and I have.
And how would you rate that tier list of porn of this character?
You know, nothing stands out. She's just super basic. She's like mannequin of the Pleiades.
That is so fucked up to say, but I support it in every single way. And you basically took the word out of my mouth. I know Delta fans are gonna be very upset about this. I know, but I mean, guys,
I'm gonna be killed tomorrow, but that's the truth.
yeah, guys. I mean, let's be honest, guys.
No personality, no special features. She's just a robot chick with a gun.
I mean, listen. There's gonna be a few weirdos on the Reddit that are like, I love sex dolls. She's just a really good sex doll. Maybe we need to look at it out of a different view. If she was more like a sex doll with a better personality, I say that would definitely bring her up a little bit. But even then, I'm like, why would I fuck a sex doll that's slightly more live?
A sex doll has more personality.
Oh my! Holy! Guys, if he's not a mod after this video, I apologize. Jesus, man, murdered the girl in cold blood. Okay, but we'll give her at least this much credit. She is at least interesting in some point in the Holy Kingdom, for sure. We can give her that much. Okay, I think we could both agree there, right?
She does something that's kind of funny.
Yeah. Oh, you can talk about it. This is full spoilers, anyways.
She has her stickers she puts on things that she likes, and
it is so cute. It is so cute. I wanted to see pictures of her putting stickers and stuff. That's all I want.
We'll see it.
Okay, now let's try to finally rate her. Okay, we went through this stuff. Originally, we were here with this character, right? We were basically here from the beginning at this point. After discussing her, I'm definitely feeling a bit here. What are your thoughts on putting her D?
I think D works. She
Yeah.
has a couple. She has that sticker thing.
Cute. That's cute, right? Cute. Like she do like if she was there and she did that. Let's say you had this really cool computer or whatever, had a cute little thing, and then she put a sticker on it. You'd be like, you'd rub her on the head and be like, thanks, like a cute little sister. That's very weird and antisocial.
On our Waifu tier list, she is the sister.
She is the sister, and that's fine, guys. I mean, it could be worse. All right, and this is me saying that this is me basically saying I'd rather fuck a spider than fuck this, which is kind of weird for me saying. But she's definitely not E. We're gonna give her the respect enough to say she's at least a D tier character in just general. I think we all kind of, from sex to personality to dating her to everything, I think it's about a D. It wouldn't be my first choice for sure. Was there anything else you want to say about Data before we move on to this one?
Oh, D is perfect. D for Delta.
Hey guys, this man knows how to spell. Because I didn't have any idea. Alright, and we're going from one world one to the next world one. Let's talk about Entama. You know what? Do you want to try start Entama or do you want to start Entama?
Yeah, okay, I'll be honest. Entama is a little freaky. She's very unique.
Wait a minute, do you mean
very unique.
Wait a minute, do you mean freaky like freaky in the bed or you mean like freaky as a spider?
As a spider.
Okay.
I
thought you were going another direction. I was like, wait a minute. I thought I knew this man. I was like, we're about to get real dark real fast. But go on.
So, she is a spider, which would normally be pretty low, but there's people who are weird, and I know they love it, and that is very unique. So, she does have that. That is a 100% bonus point.
Okay.
Also, she has a funny little personality. When she was mad at Evil Eye, she did the weird hiss thing. In season 2, that was kind of hilarious. Then she fights with CZ. So she has some stuff about her.
And Future Sam put that clip with the hissing on screen. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, I agree. She definitely has way more personality than Delta. Let's just be honest now. Like, way more personality. Almost to a point that I think it's actually kind of weird. Because she's a spider, right? Technically, insects in the real world only go on instinct. I know she's kind of a person. And we know for sure she's a spider, right? That's basically guaranteed. Well, I guess she's technically more than that, but that's not true. She's technically summoning other bugs to do things with. But she's technically a spider, right?
Arachnid.
Oh yeah, of some kind. Is that what it says on the thingy? Am I tripping?
Yeah, arachnoid.
Oh, arachnoid spider. Yeah, I see it. This is why I have character cards, boys. Okay, let's look at this stuff here. I'm just looking at it here. Okay, she's 4'10", so she's a short one. We didn't even talk about height, but she's definitely a short. She's definitely, I think, in the tones of like lolly or too shorter. I think we'll agree on that one. She's going towards that range for sure. She also a negative 100 in evil, a negative 100 karma score, which she's definitely evil. So you're never not gonna be taking her to your parents' house. You know what I'm saying? For multiple reasons. But the question is,
unless you need to get rid of them.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well let's talk about that in pole form, because technically she has two forms. She's one of the few characters that I have with the two forms. Definitely. What do you think you definitely probably would prefer her in her normal form, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, her other form's a little she got a lot going on.
Oh yeah, even though there is some weird hentai where people sexualize bugs. Just saying, that does exist. I mean, I did watch Monster Moonso or whatever the fucking show was a guy who fucked a snake or whatever the fuck that was. All right, so it is possible, guys. If there's a hole, it's possible, boys. Always remember that. And as a spider, she probably has a really big hole. Just saying.
You have to remember, female spiders kill the male and lay the eggs inside. So this is a one-time deal, man.
Oh god, are we going based on that logic? Are we going there? I mean, not all spiders. Not all. I think some.
That's true.
Okay. Entamo is a bit more intelligent than that. If Entomo's stuck in a room being told, hey, this is gonna be this is gonna be your husband for the rest of your life, she probably wouldn't want to eat you until you pissed her off. Maybe she's evil though. She probably would secretly want to eat your ass the whole time. Just saying. That's probably definitely in the realm of possibilities for sure. But okay, let's think about that. Let's talk about her levels, character wise. The fight with her in Evil Eye was pretty fucking sick. We'll give her that much. That Evil Eye fight, that's a good fight. I kind of like that kind of Japanese style she has, where she throws the fucking centipede and she's like, yee! I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool.
He has a very unique and interesting build. I mean, at least compared to everyone we've seen, no one has, in my opinion, this unique of a build. She's using insects, summoning. She's using multiple weapons. She's using insects for weapons. She has a lot going on with her build. It's pretty cool.
She's an insect master, right? Insect master. Which is funny, and Mancer is just whatever you put in front of it, what it is, so like a blood Mancer or whatever Mancer. So she's just an insect master. She just kind of makes bugs appear, which is kind of funny. It's kind of interesting, you know. Even though I'm sure lots of people are gonna hate Intima because she's a bug, and I get it, guys. It's a bug. I understand, but you can't always fear bugs. Bugs in your life are always gonna be more scared of you than you are of them. You know, I promise. Except this one. This one will probably eat your ass after it fucks you. But I'm just saying. Okay, let's talk about her character design then. Let's go character design. I'm bringing stuff up on my own screen. I'm assuming you're doing the same, but you probably know how Intima looks pretty well yourself, so I mean it's fine. But okay, she has what? It's like a komodo, or what would you call that? Like a maid komodo. It's very different looking than the other maid outfits.
Yep.
It's even like brown, which is cool.
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely tell that she has a unique design, unique build. And appearance.
And if you look at her hair, it's like these little legs. That's pretty cute. Even her little balls on top are like little insect-like thingies. That's okay. More look at her. Her design's actually really good. I'm mad that she's just a maid in this show.
You also have her face, which is a bug, so you actually get 2 for 1, I guess.
Oh yeah, even her regular face without this insect part is actually still pretty good looking. You could tell a human created her for sure because, come on, like that looks pretty good. And honestly, I like the cute little outfit. I like the little leggings she has. It's cute, cute little idea. She even has the little heels on, the little red bow in the middle. It's cute, and she even has two little pink bows just on her shoulders or her ears, and then her little insect legs. It's honestly not even that bad of a design. Delta had just like the most lazy design I've ever seen. This one, they look like they actually took time to design this one.
100% agree.
Alright, well, let's get to the point I think it would be more interesting to talk about. You, as the man that's tortured you all, let's talk about the All 34. What have you seen of this one?
This one varies. You have some where she's more humanoid and it's decent, and then you have some where she's full-on bug and it's terrifying.
Wait a minute. I'm forgetting. She can transform to a full bug form. When she's not fully transformed, she still has a more human form, right?
Yeah, typically in the 34.
Lore-wise, do you think that's the case? Because doesn't it when she takes the thing up, it becomes more bug because she activates it? Or do you think in the lore-wise, it's more like human and then until she, like, you know...
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Me either. I when I go back and watch the scene, it's just the legs come out and her face changes. Does that mean the whole pot's like that? There's no way, because a bug body doesn't look like that. Well, actually, hold on. I think we have some. Let me go check my Overlord folder. I think don't we have some concept art with her clothes kind of off?
Yeah, it's she has like an insectoid body.
Yeah, let me see here. I'm gonna bring that up here in a second. Let me look for that. No, I'll cut this out if we have to. Cause do you have the image? Do you have the image on hand?
Yeah.
Can you send it?
Let me find it. It's in the art book.
I'm looking through it right now too. It's in the Kakaitis section, right? Where it has Kakaitis and then the other ones. I'm pretty sure as well. I'm just looking for it. Also, this whole time I'm gonna be throwing in pictures of each character, so don't worry, guys. Your character's gonna get some love regardless. Yeah, where is it? I've seen it. It's in the concept art for sure. Where is it? No, that's not it. God damn it.
On the normal one. I know there's another one.
Yeah, I know there is. Me too. I've seen it. God damn it. Where are you, Intima? You piece of shit. Oh, I found it. Oh, yeah. Hey, you hold on. I'm pretty sure it was right. I'll send you on Discord right now. Hold on. Here you go. Okay, so There you go. This is how she looks.
So very insectoid.
But I mean, her
So I
bottom.
think you
Oh no, go ahead.
you'd probably still smash technically.
Yeah, technically, she just grows legs on the back of her, and her face changes when she transforms. So technically, her lower body's still pretty human. Technically, she's probably more human than Delta in that case, because at least it's just
Yeah.
at least it's meeting parts, right? She isn't like that
I
one.
didn't even.
She isn't like that one spider girl from that weird snake fucking anime, where it literally was just a giant black widow butt. So I mean, technically,
Yeah.
but go on.
No, I knew exactly what you were saying when you said that. Just a
Guys,
spider with boobs on top.
and you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's technically more plot than fucking Delta. Which is sad. Which is fucking sad. Okay, I think this is a clear C. Or are you feeling B here? Todd, what are your thoughts here?
So I'm saying C for sure.
Yeah, this feels like a pretty good average. Like, and I mean, not she would go run lower if she didn't have all the extra stuff like her cool clothes, her cool design, her unique build, her unique thing, and that fight. That Evil Eye fight was just so good.
Yeah, she gave it her all. She worked hard. She let Mary go home early from work.
Yeah.
Stayed late.
Yeah, and honestly, it's one of the few fights where we actually see a big fight with one of the battle maids. We get very few of that. Let's be honest now. So it's nice. It's nice to see. So I think that's a pretty good part. But if people like insects, don't hate on us. Like we like all things, all right? As long as they have holes, probably. Okay, well this is the one I'm sure people when we're gonna start into characters that people are gonna be mad about. Noble. This is gonna be interesting. She's probably the maid we've seen the most of. Or one of the most ones we've seen the most of. For sure.
Yeah, we followed her.
So I'm just bringing her stuff up right now. Oh, I forgot. She keep forgetting. She's a doppelganger. Even though she has what, like 2 levels in it or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Just saying,
She
this
has
is.
an egg face.
I mean, this is not gonna be one that you. This is not gonna be a doppelganger that. It's not gonna be like a doppelganger where you can make her turn to anything you want. Right? If you want that, you gotta go with Pandora's actor, right? And he's not on this tier list. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, she can look like a human, so she might be able to look like an elf as well. That might be a little extra bonus, but we haven't seen it. It's just a guess.
She can have bunny ears, can't she?
That's a skill.
Wait, what do you
She
mean?
activates.
What do you mean that's a skill?
It's a skill or a spell that she activates.
You get bunny
Gives
ears.
her the ears, tail, and
For what?
another-
What's the possible? Does the guy who make her just like rabbits?
yeah, they added bunny skills to the game. Well, probably because it's lewd, but all have a function. One's like the feet for luck, the tail for something. I think it was to reduce aggro, and then the ears for hearing.
Well, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, what is this, Final Fantasy 14? They have bunny girls everywhere, and they're long thighs.
That's why they made it.
That's probably why they made it. Like, you're not even wrong. All right. Well, she's definitely attractive. She's definitely attractive for sure. Do we have that? Do we have those measurements? No, that's what I kind of care about it. What are those measurements? Do we have that on record?
I don't have them.
Fuck. We don't have whatchamacallit? Okay, well I'm looking at an image of her in the anime. She doesn't look too busty. She's definitely the more busted than the last two we talked about. That's for sure.
Yeah, she's probably in the middle in terms of bust.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Actually-
like a low C cup?
Our progression looks like it's based on cup size. To be honest.
That's okay. All right. Before we get into that, I do want to bring up she is -40 in evil, so she's technically more evil than Entama. Even though Entama would eat you and your family, just saying. So I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. So if
She'd squash you like a bug. So if you're into that,
so you're saying if you're a mascot guy, that you might like Noble, which honestly kind of goes on her personality, actually. Okay, let's talk about her class a little bit. I will say this much: she's probably the coolest looking maid, for sure.
She has a cool armor. She has a staff. Definitely, it looks pretty sweet.
Cause she's a spellcaster, right?
Battle Maid.
She's not. She's not of a physical class. She's of a spell class, 100%, right?
She has a few non. She has like fighter, I think, and armored mage, which is a spell casting class. I
we
guess.
know she's not the strongest maid. Is she? She's like the second, right? The third in terms of like levels and stuff, right?
She's the highest level battle maid. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
60.
Can she use what? Was it seventh or eighth here? Seventh, right?
I think eighth.
Yeah, she uses the I remember the anime talk about she can use 8 level spells and guys like that's crazy, you know. I never know she's not that strong. But interesting. Does she specifically do? She specifically is into. I know she always uses the main thing people remember is for lightning magic, and that does kind of feel like the build she's in because I feel like her armor and her weapon kind of makes it look like she's a conductor for energy, you know.
Yeah, she specializes in air, which includes wind and lightning.
Oh, is that true? Oh shit, I didn't actually know that part. I actually did not know that. Interesting to know. The one I know the most about is definitely Yuri, so we'll get there when we get there. But okay, I can see that. Hey, any thoughts about her yourself that you like? What stands out? You think the most?
I think she is looks-wise perfectly in the middle. There's nothing bad. For me, nothing really pops.
Yeah, no, for sure. I will give her this much. She does look. She was really cool in the anime, and she was really great in the light novel. And I definitely prefer a light novel images of her, where she has like really cool and made it more like graphic looking. I prefer the anime one the least, but in the second one I think image wise I like is probably the manga version of her, where she looks really like in the middle. I'm sorry. There you go. This is what I'm looking at right now.
Mm.
See how?
Yep.
And then see, because look at. Oh, I don't know why it made it all small. What the fuck? Okay, I guess it's not gonna make it big. But you look at here, we have like this like manga version of her, which I think looks really cool. I really like that version, but I definitely just like. Oh, there we go here. I definitely like this version of her way more. She just looks way cooler there.
The way she's kind of floating there with her armor.
Yeah, I'm not saying the anime did a bad job, but I mean, this definitely feels too anime to me. She looks like she's weighing a fucking pot on her ass. Just saying. I'm like, where do we draw the line, boys? All right, where do we draw the line? But okay, all right. Let's talk about like if she was here in the real world. Because now I think we're getting to more normal characters that we can actually put in those situations. Like, I don't know if you could really make her to your friends and family. She's gonna probably not like them very much, and they're probably not gonna like her very much, right?
Yeah, personality-wise, not so great.
Definitely not, you know. I'm not saying she wouldn't be a killer in bed. If I said you need to populate yourself with this man, which is me or you or everything, I mean, she'd probably try her best and go hard. I mean, I'll give her that much. She's probably a good fuck.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need Inferia's energy potions to keep up with that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like she would take it to that level. You know what? And you know what? That definitely feels like her when I think about it. Where like she really wanted to be the overachiever, being like, "Oh, you done already? Come on," you know, like she definitely feels like if you're a masochist, she's kind of your girl. She'd be like, "Oh, you're done already? Come on," you know, like it definitely feels like that. That feels like something she would exactly say in the anime.
I guarantee you, she'd smack you at least once.
Oh yeah, like you definitely be her bitch. That's for sure. But I'm sure you have those cute moments where you catch her all god. She'd be kind of cute about it because she gets a cute moment like that with eyes when she thinks like, oh, you know, like, oh, you guys together. She has that little cute moment, kind of tsundere at that very last part. She definitely don't. You think she's a tsundere?
I don't know. She's kind of. I think could be either way. She's right on the line, depending on the situation. Could see her being one, yeah.
And that's cute. I think that's kind of cute. I think that kind of gives us some numbers there for sure. You know,
like if Ain't says she needs to marry you, I don't think you're getting away.
Oh yeah, if anything, she'd take it really personally and be like, "You never," you know. She's like, "I have to be your mate with me," and she give you that smirk grill, and then fuck your brains out. But I have a feeling maybe over time you would grow on her, you know. I mean, the humans, the humans, I know the humans kind of slowly grow on her in the light novel, don't they? Because she spends so much time with them, eventually she just kind of respects them, you know? Or not treat them like absolute garbage like she did in the beginning, right?
I don't know. She still kind of treats him like garbage.
I know, but she's not
Volume
like.
9.
Oh yeah, I just fucking remember.
Slams the door in the noble's face.
I know, but it was a noble who was like an asshole. I mean, come on.
It's true.
But you think she would do that to you? Maybe once or twice in the beginning, but you think after like 5 years she'd go on you? Or you'd grow on her?
Yeah, she could put up with you, I think, after a while.
Yeah, you know? And even then it would be more business, and maybe she'd be like, oh, you're not as bad. She'd probably like, okay, you're not as bad as a bug. You're not as useless of a bug than you used to be, but you're still an insect. I feel like that's what she would say.
Probably a pet.
You know what? We all can't be like Climb and get the best ending of the Overlord series, alright? Okay, well let's put her down. What are you feeling tier list wise here for her?
Wait. What about hentai?
Oh, okay. I forgot about that, but you're right, because believe it or not, this is probably the character I've seen the most of.
Yeah, she's very popular. She has a big, following.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say she had a big ass. I'm not even gonna lie. I was dead ass like you were about to say she got some thickness. I was like, boy, but then you came out with like the thing. I was like, oh wait a minute. I started sweating. All right. Well, how much did you see? How much is a lot? Give us like the down.
I've seen it all. So
Like you think
she
about
has quite a wide range.
Okay, go.
She
ahead.
has her maid stuff. She's always in stuff with other Pleiades.
Oh.
She has her bunny outfits.
Oh yeah.
She also has that art of her dressed up in like everybody else's outfits.
Wait, in the art book?
No, I can't. It's a fan art, but somebody has her
Oh.
like wearing Henry's. She's wearing everybody else's outfit in Overlord.
That's true. And honestly, I have seen a few good ones. I haven't personally fapped to any of her stuff because she's not my favorite, obviously. But no, I do see it and it's attractive, you know? Even though I do wish she had more like lingerie looking sets with her, personally. I feel like every time I see her, people are like treating her literally like a rabbit, where she's naked and they're like, breed, bitch. And a lot of it's more like the guy on her rather than her on the guy. I feel like the R34 needs to be more her being aggressive to the guy. I think that would be more her personality. But I get it. It's Rule 34 shit, right? It's a bunch of sweaty old men trying to like fuck these fictional characters, so I get it. But no, it's definitely good. It's definitely not bad hentai. Nothing like that. I think we both agree on that one, right?
Yeah, it's all solid.
Yeah, okay. Honestly, I'm feeling this B tier for sure. I mean, let's be honest. Everything about her hits the right boxes. For me personally, like it all hits the pretty good boxes and so on. Her head and just the amount of hentai, the amount we've seen her cool her design, her cool fight scene, and her personality that feels definitely more anime and feels more human than the other ones so far. I feel like this is an easy B.
I'd agree with B.
Because I definitely think she's C. I think we put her C, we're not giving her justice. Because she's definitely above average in terms of like qualities to like in Waifu Tilio, in terms of like fucking, living with, and everything. Like I couldn't see a future with Delta. Well, I guess I could. It's just not a very good future. And Entama, I don't see a future because one day she might just eat me.
I would say she's a C just by looking at her.
Oh, definitely.
Actually, seeing all of her, she has, cool armor. She's pretty strong. She's very loyal to, Nazarick. And I think that pushes her up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Because if she was being forced to date you and be married to you and breed with you, because I was like, breed with the Professor Overlord, I demand it. She would take that job seriously, and I feel like she'd be really loyal to you. Because if she wasn't loyal to you, she wouldn't be loyal to Nazarick. And you think that is the case? Disgusting. Disgusting, heretic, disgusting discussion. Don't ever speak to me. Anyways. Okay, that feels like a pretty good spot, I agree. Okay, now we're gonna get to some more characters a bit more like not as well known, but we got those people who like, that little extra, you know what I'm saying? We got the big, thick Lupin Magia, which we don't know she's, a werewolf, right? Oh, a werewolf of some kind?
She's a werewolf.
Like 100% right, we know that guaranteed, right? Yeah, okay. And everything, even though we never see it, and honestly, I'm sad that we're probably never gonna see it, which makes me very sad because I want to see that shit. That shit would be hilarious. But I think I'll take this one first of all, because I do know a bit about this character, because I've seen so many people like this character too, which is actually kind of funny. She's a hetero, she's also the beast class, also known as werewolf. I'm not 100% horror level, but she is significantly evil. Not evil like Evil Eye or Nabo evil, like 200 karma evil. Which is interesting, because she's like a sadist, right? Basically, she likes to hurt people. She likes to see you suffer, basically.
Yep.
And not like suffer like Nabe, where she's like, oh yeah, well, like, I don't like you, and that's why I'm gonna treat you like shit. Lupe's gonna treat you like shit regardless. Because she likes to she's a little fucking sadist. She's definitely I feel like this is definitely kind of Dami Mommy material, if there's any example of it. Like, you're gonna have a lot of misfortunes, I think, with this one. You know?
You are a tool to her, is how I would describe it.
Yeah. However, I will give her this big plus. I think she has more of the sexual outfit. Because she has the little opening of the skirt, the little leggings. Kind of sexy. And
she's very playful personality as well.
Very true. Very true. And honestly, the crazy thing, her light novel art isn't that far away from the fucking anime art, which is actually kind of funny. It's actually really close. I can't even say the anime art is actually a little better to me for some reason. Oh, are we gonna disagree on that one?
It is a little more simplified, but
you think it's bad? It's not bad, right?
I wouldn't say it's bad.
But would you consider it worse? I mean, I think it's a lot better. I don't know. I think I prefer the legging. Cause look at her legging in the light novel thing. She has like a little shorty look. It doesn't look as sexy as it look right here. This looks like anime sexy, like the thigh and everything.
Yeah.
This is like the shit I see in hentai. Like I'm like, that's some good stuff right there.
This is front cover picture right here.
Oh, let me see. Did you Discord it to me?
Oh, I'm saying that.
Oh,
how she looks. Anime version is what you'd see on a front cover. Definitely,
I agree with that one. And I mean, she has the nice, cute little blouse in front. She's definitely busty. We're going past like medium sized to more busty girls for sure. She's definitely not a low C. This is like higher C for sure. And it makes me so mad that they don't have the measurements, because if you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of the Face series, and they have like measurements on every single female character, which is significant. So I'm mad we don't have sizes for this. This feels like an easy one. But I definitely will admit, if this is the one that's gonna fuck you, she's gonna fuck the shit out of you. I mean, I think that's pretty straightforward, right?
100%.
Like, wild animal. Like, whew. I can't even imagine that with the werewolf bullshit. I'm gonna be really honest with you. That shit's gonna be wild. Literally.
If she transforms during it, I don't know if you're gonna make it through.
Well, how much do we know about the transformation shit in terms of lore? Can she just do it? Or is it like...
I don't even know if she can transform or not. We're just assuming she can, because that's kind of what werewolves are known for. But
yeah, but it's usually they can't do it themselves. Usually they can only do it with the moonlight, right, or whatever.
Yeah, but this is a game. They wouldn't want that mechanic in a game because it's too unpredictable.
Yeah, and we're all going on the basis that if Ainz like forced you to be like, Lupe, you must breed with this man, make him your lover, you must love this man. I feel like she's like, I can't. I mean, she already fucked up with Ainz once. You think she's gonna fuck up again?
That's very true.
She'd be like, no, I already fucked up Ainz once. I'm not gonna fuck up again. I'm gonna make this man I'm gonna make this man my man. So on. But I mean, she feel like she'd like you more. I mean, I feel like she would probably be the one that can actually legit fall in love with you. Nobody, I don't think, would ever fully love you because you're an insect. I feel like Lupe, you're not an insect. Like, exactly. Like, she just likes to treat you weird and badly because she's a sadist. But I feel like she could actually fall in love with you.
I feel like she'd love you like someone loves a car.
And, I mean, better than me loving like an insect. I mean, I don't know why. That sounds better.
That's true.
That sounds better to me. The robot doesn't love you because it's a robot. It doesn't even know what it is. The spider's gonna love you because it wants to eat you. Nobody loves you, but you're still an insect. At least Lupin might love you for a more practical reason. But she's of an animal race. animal instincts. They go in heat and everything. Remember that?
Oh, that's very true.
She goes in heat. Woo! Boy, when she goes in heat, you're gonna have a field day with this one, boys.
That could also mean there might be lengths of time in between.
Personally, for me, that's not a big deal. But guys, I don't have a massive sex drive in real life. Personally, I like to have sex every once in a while, not too often, because I got other shit to do in my life, like making these fucking videos for you. You're welcome, by the way. So yeah, no, I don't think that's a huge problem for me exactly. So that's not really a downside for me. Would that be a downside for you?
Well, you might actually need that time to recover afterwards, so I think it's all right.
Okay. See, well, I see you were playing like the other team for a second, then you realized, no, never mind. you backtracked that one pretty quickly. Is there anything else you want to share you like about her?
She has a playful personality, which I think is very useful for
Dating, maybe dating and such.
dating, at least publicly. It looks like you get along, even though you might not outside of that.
Maybe not, But I feel like if you did take her to a amusement park, you might actually do something nice for her a few times. But she'd be like, you know what, you surprised me, and probably be like, oh, thank you, and give you like a hug, give you the noogie, and everything, and smile. I feel like she would generally appreciate gifts.
Yeah, I think so too.
I feel like if you gave Nabe something, she'd give you a look and be like, ew. Well, like I feel like Lupa, you make her her favorite meal, she'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I think that's a really good description.
True. Okay, let's talk about anime-wise a little bit. We did get to see quite a bit of her in the anime and the light novel quite a bit. She was the main people for Con Village. She was really cool. And we forgot her about her best ability, which is probably going to be the negative ability, where she just kind of appears.
Yeah, invisibility.
It's the highest one, right? Or am I tripping? It's really close, right? It's like stupidly high invisibility, right?
I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah,
there's invisibility, greater invis.
Yeah, I know it's a really high version. That's for sure. That's why people can. That's why she's just because even with the characters that have the highest ability we know of, which would have been like the Hanzos or whatever, they don't just appear. Where she literally appears, and they make it pretty direct in the anime. They're like, she just appears. And everyone's like, oh, So I tell you, but I don't think that's a positive. I think that's a negative. If you ever cheat or do anything you're supposed to, and she just appears behind you, you're probably not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, you don't know if she's watching you.
That's also true. And considering that she's a sadist, she goes, does something to make your life misfortune for the day? Oh, there was something in the way when you drove. Oh, unfortunate. Because you never seen it because she was invisible. I'm just saying, this definitely feels like those kind of moments. So I don't think that's a positive. But however, I do want to point out, she's a battle cleric, right?
Yeah, so mostly a healer, but she does swinger.
Yeah, and don't forget, since she is of the beast race, her actually strength and attack class thing that would give her more attacks is actually pretty high, which is fucking insane. Just because she's a beast class.
Yeah, definitely.
And she just has naturally high. Well, I'm looking at the character card, and that's definitely the case. Her attack power was pretty high for a fucking battle thing, but I think that's mostly just because beast race shit,
Well, yeah, she's a werewolf. She has warlord, which is probably physical stats.
Yeah.
Battle cleric, which might be half and half, maybe.
Yeah, because a battle mage would be half and half as well. And her weapon's is literally like a staff. Like, what weapon would you call that? It's like a circle thing. It's definitely some type of casting weapon, but it's definitely a physical weapon.
Yeah, staff. You can still use a staff to bash people. So.
Oh, that's true. I play RuneScape, and there's a staff that literally has a blade on top of it. So I mean, it's definitely possible. I can see that. And also, I think the red hair is pretty cute. And I don't know if you've seen the art. Have you seen the concept art for her? She has an art where they made her like kind of different type of like cat. They give her like different hairstyles, like how she kind of looked. And some of them look really cute. Let me look here.
I don't remember it.
Let me see. I'm looking for it, guys. I'm looking for it. Hold on. I saw they had like a loop by style. Oh, it might be more at the top, I think, in the Battle Maid section. Yeah, I think it's more on top. Let me double check. Sorry, guys. We're on the other screen looking at stuff right now. Sorry, my apologies. I should have planned this better. I should have just brought out all the plate of these stuff out. I don't know why I didn't. Okay. Where is it? I know I seen it. I swear I seen it. I'm not tripping. I've seen that shit.
There's a second art book as well.
Oh, here it is. Look at this. You see it on screen?
Oh yeah.
See, look, that's kind of cute. Look at that. Look at that.
That was really cute.
Yeah, look at that. That's cute. I mean, look at her right here. I mean, that's kind of, she kind of thick. And not only chest, but in other places too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's a little juicy.
You know what I'm saying? If you're an ass boy, I'm just saying you can like loop him again, like, cause that ass is sweet, like that ass is peaches. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, let's talk about the part that everyone wants to talk about. The R34. Now, this is one I actually haven't seen too much, but I haven't looked for it either. What are your thoughts on that?
It's good. It's all good. High quality. Most of it's all really high quality. You get a little everything.
Well, you know what? Send me an image on Discord right now. Send me the best one you think. Right now. I'm not even kidding, guys. Well, I'm allowed to look at hentai in real time, boys. Send it to me right on Discord. The best one you think. Just give it to me.
Here's one. Here's another that's great, but not quite. It's just lewd.
Oh, that reminds me of definitely the other art, but the TG one too. So that's pretty hot. Okay, I can see that. I see that. Okay, I see what you're putting down. These doesn't look too bad.
We'll give you one more.
That's pretty good. No, that is pretty good. That is exactly what people probably imagine her to be like. Okay. Alright, yeah, that covers that. Okay, well the question really is, then, based on what you've been showing me, sorry guys, it's pretty thick. Let's just say that, boys. You guys can't see what I'm looking at, but it's thick. It's thick. So, what are you feeling tier wise? I feel a bit more mixed on this one.
I kind of want to go to A, but it just doesn't quite feel like an A.
Yeah, she definitely feels more like, I mean, in terms of like real life stuff, yeah, she feel like she'd fit real world pretty well. I mean, we have literal shows about vampires already. I mean, and werewolves and all that shit already. I mean, we have Twilight. So being a werewolf is not that fucking bad, technically, you know? So, I mean, besides her, and honestly, the thing that only makes me want to bring her down is the sadist stuff. I'm just not into that. I'm not a fucking, yeah, dominate me every time kind of guy. Yeah, I can get into that once in a while, but she feels like she would take it to that extreme level. Like, you could do it in the bedroom, make it a little freaky, but I feel like she would take it a little too extreme.
Yeah, I would agree.
So, I mean, are those enough? And with the, I mean, even in the anime, she didn't really get that much. Even in light mode, did she really get that much?
No, not really. We see her in Carne Village a few times, and he gets yelled at for messing up, and that's about it.
Because you're thinking
kills that one guy.
Yeah. I mean, because you think you're thinking A, right? Maybe A, like, or in the between B and A, you're thinking.
I want to say A, but I don't. I think it's a B.
I see. I'm more in the C section. A little bit here, definitely for her, a little bit, but it's definitely more positives than negatives. So I definitely think B feels like a pretty safe spot for her. She's definitely, I think she is a little above average just because of her personality. She's probably more gonna be the one that you can actually really date. So I'll give her that much space. It's definitely not low. Like, Intimo is definitely low C stuff for me. Like it was close to E, but it was definitely lower C's. She at least has the more positive C plus, and you know we always grade up here, boys. We don't grade down. So I'll give her. She's probably like a C plus for me. So I'll give her the B. I think that feels a good spot.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, this is the part that I'm looking the most forward to. The Professor Overlord made it very aware that he wanted to talk about solution, and I, being a Yuri fan, was going to talk about this one. So we said the two best ones for last. So I expect these to be juicy conversations. So since this was kind of your pick here, go ahead and give us the solution.
You know, solution kind of has a bad rap for ratting on Seabass, but she was doing the correct thing. You know, she was being loyal to Nazarick and Ainz. Was potentially a traitor, and she took the, you know, he could have killed her in one hit probably, and she took the risk and ratted him out.
I keep forgetting she's of the assassin. She's an assassin class, huh?
Yeah, and I think because of her loyalty, dude, it bumps her up above average for me.
What do you mean average? What are you thinking here? Just, I mean, if you want to throw, if you want to throw your hat in the ring, give me a letter right now. Go ahead.
For saying C is sort of
Average, yeah.
average, I would say she's probably a B just by that.
Just by that. Okay. Okay, you're making some pretty good arguments there. I never had a bad enough for Solution. I'm in the same boat as Solution did the right thing. She was being a good maid. And loyalty is important, guys. Loyalty in a woman is important. I don't know if you guys seen the women nowadays are a little too much nowadays. You know what I'm saying? A little extra. And I'm like, whoa. And she had some pretty good CGs in the book. I mean, look at this. You're not gonna get that kind of nudity for any of the other maids. Let's just be honest now. All right. And I also like the drills because okay, she does pick this appearance on purpose, right? Pretty much. Yeah, so she likes being the blonde, girl from anime. Which, first of all, nothing wrong with that. A lot of my favorite characters are blondes from animes with the drills. I think drills are kind of hot. It's pretty cool. I like her. She has the blue eyes, and technically, she can change her body type to whatever you want. Technically, because if you guys don't know, she is a slime, particularly a predator slime, which is great, right?
Yeah, we actually see it in Pleiades where she changes her breast size.
Yeah, which is pretty sick. She even changes her thickness if you like those really big girls. Doesn't she make herself really big when she eats that one human or whatever?
Yeah.
and I don't know about you. So with some guys, that's a plus. Utility is always the most important thing in all games. Utility. Okay. You are selling me a little bit on this character. You selling me because honestly, I will have to say I get to agree. I think this is probably my second favorite character out of the battle maids, which is kind of weird. I thought I would like Nabe a little bit more, but more I'm thinking about it, my solution kind of hitting all those check marks. Only bad thing, she does consider humans food. Technically. But I guess... Go ahead.
She can control the acid of her body, right?
Right.
She can put things inside of her body. You could technically wear her as a slime suit.
Okay, I thought you were going somewhere else with this shit. I was like face palming in real life. I was like, what is he about to say? Am I able to get demonetized off YouTube? Okay. You're not wrong. I was thinking of other stuff you could do with this slime. I was thinking of other stuff with that.
You could get the best protection out of all the maids, I think, by being inside of Solution.
In the metaphorical sense or the literal sense? Or both?
Probably both. Yeah.
And you know what? She'd be the closest thing to a fleshlight for sure. Like, hey, can you be a little warmer when I fuck you? Oh, that's the spot. Oh, it's like clicking the button on the side of the thing. Oh, I want my seat to be warmer. Oh, that's the spot. I don't know if you guys know, there are fleshlights that exist in the world that are warmer or colder if you like that weird shit. I think that I remember hearing about a fleshlight that was really cold, but it was supposed to be like a fleshlight about like an ice princess girl. So it was supposed to be naturally really cold. I was like, I don't know why people would use that, but whatever. So I guess technically that's a sexual plus there, I guess. Add that to the sexual plus, which is like 60% of the ratings for me, but that's okay. Okay, go ahead. Keep selling me here. You're doing a good job. Keep going.
All right. So, I do have a negative.
Oh, a negative? Okay, I see you trying to like play the reverse psychology. Go on.
She doesn't have much for the R34 crowd.
Now that I believe... You know why? Because I feel like she's already kind of sexy in the anime too much already. You kind of know what I'm saying? And then just in light novel as well. But do you think that was because that's the reason, or because she's not as well liked? Because the Sabbath stuff.
I think it's because she's not as well liked. She got a bad rap.
You think that's like basically all of it? The main reason, 100. I mean, it was sad. I mean, let's be honest. We know that one asshole from work who likes to be uppy to the boss. And that's good. That's gonna leave bad taste for that, you know. I agree. That's pretty good reasons why you would dislike the character. I completely agree.
I'll be honest. She doesn't have too much for, the hentai art.
Yeah.
She has a few things, and if you love her, you'll probably like it. But, here's a couple here that maybe are the best, and
let me see here.
That's kind of about it.
Let me see. Yeah, simple, basic nude stuffs. Okay, yeah, I can see why you mean the way you mean. Basic, like, nudes and so on. Yeah, I could see that, you know. Okay, now let's talk. I want to talk a little bit more about personality. Don't forget, she specifically wanted wanted what is it that she wanted? She asked Ainz as a reward in season 2. She wanted humans, but there was something else. They had to be what? Innocent humans? Is that what she said? Innocent? Oh, that's why I look at the camera and it's very evil. Oh, she's made by Hero. Oh, that explains it all. Hero is a Hero was a slime himself, I believe, right? He was that black slime, right?
Yeah.
In the back of the book, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That explains everything.
He had the ability to melt people's weapons, so everyone hated fighting him.
This guy feels like that one asshole guy who plays Dark Souls. I'm just saying. He's the guy who he's the guy that plays Dark Souls and uses the one weapon that breaks all your shit and just trolls you in the game. He definitely feels like that kind of person. A little bit.
That definitely answers that. I mean, that was his whole thing.
Yeah, being an asshole, pretty much.
I mean, we don't know that about his personality, but his combat style definitely was.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. You got me there. All right. I definitely don't think she's a bad character. She definitely is evil. So you bringing her to your parents' house, would she fall in love with you? I don't know. That seems like a hard one.
She's also good at acting, so she could probably pretend like it.
But she never truly loved you. You know?
Yeah, you would never know. Even if she did, I don't think you would know.
Yeah, I think Nobre, I think at least Nobre could at some point actually fall in love with you too at some point, you know? Like you would still be an insect, but you'd be her insect. Well, I feel like Solution would be like, wouldn't even be that point. You would always be somewhat food to her. I guess if you were a bad person, she wouldn't want to eat you because she wants innocent, you know? Maybe if you were more like a bad boy, she'd be more into you, maybe.
That could be.
She feels like the kind of girl that would sit on like the lap of the mafia boss, you know what I'm saying?
That is exactly the perfect phrase to sum her up.
Yeah, can I say, man? I'm a popular boy. What can I say? You know, I know a thing or two. But yeah, no, definitely. Is there anything else we didn't cover her? We didn't get to see her in the anime, but it was not much. And also, even her fighting wasn't much to begin with either. We have very little of her fighting as well, which makes sense because she's an assassin.
Yeah, we don't really see too much.
Even in the
sea bass.
Even the light novel, right? Not much besides the parts we do see her in.
Yeah, so that's definitely a big negative. I mean, I'd really like to have seen her more in the series.
Yeah, even though in the anime, I think she was more sexy for sure. I mean, the scene where she eats the guy and like she's basically naked on screen, basically. We couldn't see it because her hands was inside. His hands was inside of her. So you couldn't see the nipples, but she was basically naked.
That's kind of opens up, I think, the one last unique thing about her is that she's definitely her modesty is definitely pretty low on average. Like she's sexy just all the time.
Yeah, and it's definitely feel like Hiro did that on purpose. Hiro had of taste clearly.
Yeah, he did.
And it's there.
Long legs.
Yeah, even her armor boots. Literally, the only armor she wears is literally her little boots, which are just sexy ass heels, basically big sexy heels.
Which, her normal art, not lewd, it is sexy and it's pretty good.
Yeah, and honestly, I think I prefer her anime over her light novel. Honestly.
Also, something I don't think we've got too much into, but her Mask for Dead outfits are always pretty good.
Always pretty. I keep forgetting about that shit. Yeah, because if you guys know, in Mask of the Dead, there was tons of different Battle Maid outfits and Battle Maid types. Remember? I remember that shit. Wasn't there what's that art of the Mask of the Dead? The main one where she has her hands out and they're like becoming slime at the same time, and she's like holding them out and shit. Where's that? I'm gonna look at it.
It's called The Cage.
Then, solution. I'm also gonna look for it on the thing right now. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put these all up on screen for you guys. Yeah, damn it, that's pretty sick. But she has the evil look on her face, too. But that's still pretty cool. Kind of reminds you of the slam giant, the jab. What's that slime? Do you ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh?
Nope.
There's a thing. There was an episode in Yu-Gi-Oh where the guy uses this slime, and it's like the same as like color solution slime. It was really cool. It was really cool. So I'm getting that like feeling. It's hitting the right boxes now. Now I'm feeling it. Now I'm feeling it a little bit.
All of her Mask for the Dead outfits are.
Oh, Massive Dead looks. Oh, Massive Dead looks 10 times better. You know what? That definitely is selling it on me a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. These are hot. These are kind of. I think I put these more than the Rule 34 stuff you sent me. Honestly.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny how that works.
It is really funny. Clearly, someone in Massive Dead really like blonde girls, which I mean is not an uncommon Japanese thing. I don't know. Japanese do have a thing for like the blonde, strong women for some reason. That's the reason we get those type of characters every fucking anime. Swear to God. Big, bust. I think in Ren Girlfriend there was a blonde girl who was big and busty and blonde. I was like, all right. I see what's happening here. Okay, I think we know we did enough. Let's talk about the tier list here. Honestly, B. I think she at least is definitely a B. The question is she an A?
It's tough. I would definitely say B.
Yeah, she definitely feels like it too. Yeah, she definitely feels like it. I mean, she has. If the Rule 34 was better, if I feel like she could actually love me, she'd definitely be A. But go give me your reasoning.
Yeah. I'd say the same. She has some stuff that's pretty good, and I think if she's your thing, she definitely would be an A. But she's just kind of not quite there. I think.
Yeah, and even if she was like C in my, even though she was even a slightly bit, she was a C. The amount of outfit she has in terms of like the Massive Dead, which aren't just straight up not safe for work, but kind of like more sexy, is enough. Even if she couldn't transform into whatever size you wanted, she has enough outfit to keep you happy. So if you like sexy clothes in bed, Solution is your girl. So I think that alone is a B for me, like guaranteed. That feels like she's definitely not average. She's up there in the above average for sure.
We should also cue the Sobin art of her from their side story.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's kind of hot, dude. Some of the CG artists are just too sexy too. But the question is, in the B tier here, let's kind of reorganize the B tier here a little bit. And what order in the B list do you think these characters belong in? I think Lupe has to be first, just because I feel like she can legit love you. At least.
Yeah, I think the order is pretty good how it is.
Yeah, like Solution's up there B, but not like. To me, the love and the real affection would mean something to me, you know.
And I don't think she quite have that for
you. Yeah. And Nabe, she might be able to get it for you, but it would be all business and very slight. Well, Lupe, I feel like she would fuck your brains out. She could actually love you. She might be kind of fucked up sometimes, but I mean, if you're into that a little bit too, then you could gotta get into it too. I feel like it's manageable, you know. So I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, manageable. Manageable is not the word I'd like to use, but I think it works here.
Yeah, you know, I don't think she would do anything crazy. Well, like I feel like Nabe could do something really rude, you know. Yeah, they all feel like they're at least livable with. Like I feel like I can live in a home with all these characters at least, you know, under the same roof. Okay, well we dug there, guys. Now, guys, I know this is gonna feel weird for everybody because if you guys don't know, I am absolutely in love with Yuri. She is my favorite character. Period. So this is gonna be by a bias and so on. However, due to that fact, I am gonna take the lead here because I mean, if anyone's gonna talk about this character, it should be me. I put my hat in the ring. No one else likes Yuri as much as I do. I put my hand in the ring. Fight me for it. I'll be here, bitch. Anyways, let's start here. First of all, Yuri's one of the few maids that are actually in the higher of good. She's not just little good. She's almost on the verge of becoming very good, almost at the 200, which for me is a positive. I think I'm naturally more a middle alignment person myself, so I prefer my partner to be more on the good side to keep me under control, you know. And unfortunately, I feel like I'm a bit of a kid myself still, a little bit of a kid, maybe a little messy, a little this and that. I like the mommy. I like the big mommy Dami, you know, where she's like, you know, come on, you know, like, take control. I feel like if we were gonna go out for dinner and my suit was a little messed up, my tie wasn't on, she'd be like, come here, and then she'd fix my tie and be like, come on now, like, I don't know why. Something about that's just doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? And she definitely is. I think is she the most busty of all the mates? I think she is.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, in that art with her in the thing, the art in the what's it called? Let me look for it. I definitely know I have it. That's for sure. I just sent it to Sander not that long ago, and I was like, I sent you. I think I even sent it to you too, didn't I?
Yeah.
The picture of Yuri. I'm pretty sure I did.
And the Sobin art.
Yeah. She looking good there. She's looking good there, right? But not just that, my friend. She also has a really unique class where she's kind of like fights like a monk, like hand-to-hand combat with gauntlets and stuff. That's kind of sick, and she's extremely resilient. You're not gonna worry about this girl getting sick anytime soon. That's why when she fights Evil Eye, she's like, "Oh, you're even immune to negative energy," which I'm pretty sure was applying that like her resistance were extremely high. She's definitely more like a tankish character for sure out of all the maids.
Well, it surprised her because very typically only undead are immune to negative energy.
Yeah,
Evil Eye couldn't tell that she was undead.
yeah, and everything, you know. But I also know she is. She just have high resistances because she's a monk class, isn't she? A monk to like brawler class, I believe she is. I'm pretty damn sure.
Yeah, monk, kind of
Like a tank monk, right? Like in what's that? I played a game that was like that where the tank class was like a monk. It was so resistant and had abilities to like meditate and heal itself. Like I'm not saying that's what she did, but she definitely feels like that kind of style. And her stats kind of reflect that a little bit.
We don't see too many of her abilities, but yeah, she is definitely a monk. Being a zombie, they're typically tanky.
As fuck, yeah, that makes definitely sense. Oh yeah, we even have a character card here. There we go. You're welcome. Yeah, she's zombie, duel, striker, brawler. Oh, and guys, just so I can push this even further for you guys, she's also a level 1 cook because your maids should know how to cook. Clearly. And I just think she feels like definitely more like a big sister to all the other maids, 100%. And don't forget, she was the one who took over the play of these after Savers fucked up. I just wouldn't die for no reason. So clearly, this is Big Dommy Mommy here, who's like, hey, and let's look at her stats. She has really her stats are really balanced out, really balanced out stats. You can tell she doesn't have to use many spells because so a lot of her skills are probably free to cast. A lot of her like melee skills are probably free to cast. And look at just her resistance, her HP, everything's very, very middle ground, very jack of all trades. Which I love playing jack of all trade characters in all my games, so it just fits very well. She's doing it for me, and everything. And I don't know if you've seen her let me see, her Master of the Dead art, but it's pretty good. Let me see, I got you, homie, I got you, guys. Come on, guys, you guys know me. Look at this bathing suit. Look at this bathing suit. I gotta get a picture of it. Look at this. Look at that. That's hot. It's like, it's not too sexy, just sexy enough. Oh, yes. Yeah, look at this stuff. Look at this. Okay, come on. Like, our stuff's not like super too sexy, but just like it's modest, but also still sexy. And look at this out of all the Pleiades. Come on now. Look at that. That's good art. That's good. Oh, we didn't even say that too. Lupe's art's actually not that bad either there. Everything. Like, even her in the Komodo here, look at this. Like, look at, she's always smiling. Like, she really feels like the mommy of like the group, you know? What are you feeling here? How am I selling you on this here?
She's definitely the mom of the group. I could see her holding you.
Oh, definitely. She definitely feels like she feels dependable. Some of the characters feel dependable, but she feels like dependable. Like she could live in the role and do a pretty damn good job, you know? And also, if she's definitely someone you could bring to your parents, could bring to your family, you know? Even though I will say as a negative that I wish her gauntlets were a different color. I prefer her having more crazy gauntlets like she has some in her other art. I feel like the gauntlets they gave to her by default is just not that great. So that is a negative. I'll give you guys that much. Even though I will say her light novel art, oh, beautiful. She looks not that far off from her regular art, which is great. The transition art is always happy to see. But go ahead, give me some of your thoughts here.
So while she is nice, and I think she is, a Amami, I don't quite think she. I think for a lot of people, doesn't have that spark for the personality.
Oh yeah, it's more basic, probably for sure. Which makes sense. She's a very proper girl. I mean, I think it definitely fits what they're trying to go for with this character. Which I understand for a lot of people that's important. I mean, let's be honest, guys. Albedo, Shelter, these are some of the biggest, flashiest characters, right? And they're the most popular, right? For a clear reason. People want to date a star. I get it. I understand. However, I will say for me personally, I think it's pretty good. I like that person. I like my girls simple, basic, and chill. I don't need my girls being the superstar when I'm already the superstar. No relationship works when you have two superstars on it, alright? It just doesn't work. She's there to support me while I be the superstar. You understand what I'm saying? You know? But that's obviously more of a me thing. I see why that might not be something you like personally. I completely understand. Okay, let's talk about her anime and light novel stuff. We don't see a lot of it, but let's be admit, the fight with Evi was kind of fucking sick. Especially when she could, like,
Yeah,
when she does the sandstorm, and she comes out and just, like, foo, into her and writes us right in the fucking face. Like, come on. Come on.
One hit Evil Eye's Crystal Wall, I believe. Fifth tier spell.
Alright.
And one hit it and smashed it.
She does the fucking palm shit, fucking Bruce Lee shit. What do you think about her outfit? Are you a glasses boy? Do you like glasses on your women?
I don't mind them, but I don't
They're not a plus.
typically need them.
They're not a plus though.
Yeah, they're not a plus or minus.
Guys, I like my girls with glasses.
But I do kind of like the modesty going on.
Yeah, like she looks like the crazy thing with her. I always bring this up with people. I think she's way more better designed than people think. They're like, oh, all she has is like gauntlets on. No, look at her. She has like she literally has a battle dress. This is probably the most realistic armor I've ever seen. I believe battle dresses similar to this existed. They're called armor corsets. Or corsets, whatever they're called, the little like thingy that women wore back in the medieval times. But at some point someone did make metal ones for women, and it had a very similar style where it was like a metal thing that went up to their chest and had little metal things on their side, not completely, and they had like a little metal parts usually on the shoulders. It actually existed at some point, something similar. So her design is actually not as crazy as people think it is, or as boring. I think it's a lot more creative. She has the little soldier blade, which is sick, well, in like a sexy outfit with like a nice maid, and I like how she has like a long dress this time to be more proper, you know, which I think is great. And she has a little like cross on her, which I think is funny because she's a zombie, but I guess it makes sense because she's a monk, you know, and like a striker and such.
Still kind of funny how, normally zombies are the anti.
Yeah.
Church, I guess.
Or even anti-monk. Isn't monk a very chi related thing, you know? Like, even the monk class is very chi related and very like inner energy. But I guess but I guess even a monster can have that. 'Cause Shelter has something similar, so I guess it's not out of the realm, but no, yeah, definitely.
Zombies are oftentimes do have quite a bit of physical strength.
Yeah, you know, because zombies like in the middle, right? It's not like completely dead like a vampire. It's like in the process of rotting, you know. So that means technically it's still technically warm, you know, in a way.
And, well, zombies have a lot of resistances, so
Yeah,
and they have the ability. Well, at least the Death Knights have the ability that if you hit them, they have they'll still survive with 1 HP.
Well, we'll hear.
I guess
no, go.
in D&D, that's a zombie skill, so she might have that as well.
Yeah, I do want to read her like thingies a little bit here. I'm gonna read these off screen. How would you say the race? So I'm just really bad at reading. How would you say her race thing here? Is it what the Dullahah Dullahans?
Yeah, Dullahan.
Say it again for me.
Dullahan or Dullahan?
Yeah, something like that. It's definitely not a regular English thing, you know, for sure. I'm just gonna read it, what they say about it. Dullahans are a headless corpse that carries its decapitated head. They can vary from chalk white skin to rotting flesh. While normally seen carrying their heads, some Dohans can attach their head back to their necks by the way of a ribbon or a choker or a collar. A preferred way for a player with Dohan avatars. A Dohan's ability to an animate corpse is like a zombie, but unlike zombies, Dohans are immune to decapitation because of their detachable head. Being an undead, they are also immune to poison and negative energy. Those aren't bad at all, so she's technically even better than a zombie.
Yeah, it's the updated
Zombie, basically.
evolution of a zombie.
Pretty much. And there's not another one after that, huh? I don't even think in D&D. This is like the best. I know it's something similar to exist in D&D, but I'm pretty sure that's the highest form of undead in terms of like this version of a zombie.
Well, I mean that we know of. I'm sure there's more.
Oh yeah, but... if the guy mixed up, but he's going off D&D stuff, so I'm assuming not, unless they're gonna go like Death Knight stuff. But I don't think she would be part of a Death Knight class at all.
Yeah, no, this is definitely different.
Yeah, this definitely feels more like... It just feels like a zombie. It feels like just a guy who was a monk who became a zombie. And to me, that's pretty good. Plus, I do really like her in the over A stuff. It's good. I can appreciate it. I think if you take the time to look at her, then like you can appreciate not the over what's someone called. You can appreciate it. I just don't like it that her gauntlets are green. These could have been blue and gold, like her chest and ribbon. I think that would have been pretty good.
Yeah, they definitely do stand out. But that's kind of how games are. When you start getting the good gear, none of it ever matches.
Damn, man. You hitting me in all the good spots, man. I'm not sure. Is there anything else you want to say about Yuri? I think I'm selling her pretty well here. She's definitely more... Go.
I do have some negatives.
Okay. We got, tell me. Just, hey, before you say this, look this girl in the eye with a smile before you tell her that, alright? Look her in the eye while you tell those negatives.
I have some negatives, Yuri, and I'm gonna show you.
Go ahead.
So, her hentai is a little limited. There's a few good ones, but
yeah, that's definitely a good one. I admit that one. That's a good one.
A lot of it's sort of
it's not great.
Not so great. And then sort of a secondary one. She's often drawn with mare, which is
with who?
With mare.
Oh.
Mare, which is very questionable. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay, fine. Okay, those are some negatives. I understand, but Rule 34 isn't anything, It's not everything. I mean, look at her. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Come on. Even with the mask on, she looks fucking sexy. Look at that. Look at those. I wish
where she's smashing for long one hit.
I wish I could show that picture on screen. Jesus Christ, that would be selling it for me. I'm about to make a bunch of Yuri fans exist right now, my friend. God, you're right. She is bustier than all the other maids. In the anime, she looks 10 times more busty than everyone else. I didn't even realize that. Thanks for bringing that upon me.
It is a bust chart.
Yeah.
It doesn't say the size, but
I know.
It shows
next
to each other.
I know. We're gonna have to make those sizes ourselves. I understand. I understand what you're saying, man. I understand what you're saying, and I think with even all that, man, I'm sorry. She's still gonna be an S in my heart. But I'm willing to take your honest opinion. Give me your honest opinion. You don't have to do it because you like it. Just give me your honest opinion. She has to be an S for me. She's basically the perfect woman for me in Overlord. I refuse. No one else is exactly the same for me as Overlord than she is for me. She hits all my check marks, my personal check marks, perfectly. So I am biased. So she's S tier for me. But be honest with me. Just be honest with me. What do you consider her?
Alright, I'll be honest.
Go ahead, man. Give it to me.
I'm gonna say that I think for your average person, there's not too many things that really pop out.
I know.
For the people, there are people that she's gonna check your boxes.
Right.
And so, because of that, I'm gonna say B tier.
All right. You know what? I'll give you that much. Cause let's be honest. But the question is,
I don't think she's below that for anybody. Like people who are not attracted to her, I still would think they're gonna say B tier.
Yeah, and honestly, I think for
nothing bad.
I think for most people, because almost everything she has is a positives. To be really honest, the only things that might be negative, really, are the few things like the All 34 and so on, just her not being thingy. But if we know one thing for sure, she's gonna fuck your brains out. Like, let's be honest now. And let's be honest, she has more holes than every other girl, I promise you. You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
like she's gonna hold you while it happens.
And you know what? I am more than happy with that.
That might be a little awkward.
For you maybe. I'm thinking like sexy teacher style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she could do that. She could do that.
And I'm like, yes, please, yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? She's like the see me after school kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like she would let you give it to her too, you know what I'm saying? Pretty well. You can surprise her with some oozy thing. I feel like for me and her level of sexuality would be pretty similar in terms of that. Like, she doesn't need it all the time either. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give it to you. But she has to be higher than Lupe. Lupe Magina. She has to be, because at least she has no negatives. In terms of like real life stuff. She's probably the best one to exist in the real world, to be honest.
I think those negatives with lupus are also positives for other people. That's kind of like, it's either a negative or it's like all the way positive.
Yeah, and I mean, we do have sadist people in the real world that do exist. I mean, they do exist. I mean, they're just not very looked at positive in society. I think I look at Yuri and I'm like, this is gonna be a positive person in society, guaranteed. I mean, do you agree? You think Yuri would fit in the real world better than Oh, that's a good picture. I'm gonna put that on screen. That's a good. No way. Is that true? No way. I mean, I guess technically, huh? It's hard to tell because the what's her card.
She can cheat. She can make him whatever.
Oh, I guess that does also make sense. That makes sense. But we were pretty close and so on. But no, you really think Yuppie would be able to exist in the real world easier than Yuri? There's no way. Even as me, not planning to be biased, I feel like Yuri would be able to be in the real world better than anyone else. I mean, you wouldn't even know she's undead unless you picked her ribbon.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like anyone in the B tier could make it happen.
Yeah, I just feel. Oh, that's true. That's very true. I'll give it to you there. But her being a good person, being proper, I don't know. It's definitely close. You think this order is probably decent, or you think Lupe is above her in terms of like what's acquired? I mean, just be honest with me, Professor Overlord. Just say you rather fuck Lupe's over Yuri. Just be honest with me.
I think I would.
Ah, disgusting. Disgusting. Furry. Cool, man. Guys, I think this is news. Professor Overlord is a furry. I'm pretty sure. That confirmation.
Well, they're only furry if they transform, man.
Okay. Well, we did this with the other characters as well, where we kind of had to put them the rating. You put her as B, and I put her as S. So I think it's clear this is an A, because we have to be whatchamacallit here. You gave her S, I gave her a high S, and you gave her like a B. It has to be in the middle. So I think A fits. I know everyone's.
That works.
I'm sure everyone's not gonna agree on this one, and I'm being a little whatchamacallit, but guess what, guys? This is my video. Fuck you. We will do an update on this though. I do want to eventually get enough people that I consider them big enough fans of every one of these characters, and I want to see them duke it out and tell me. And I'll be glad to have you guys all here duke it out while I watch. That'd be great. You know, even though I will be on the Yuri side, I'm just letting you know. But I hope I made enough Yuri fans out of you. And I hope the Professor of Overlord helped make you some fans of Solution as well. Okay, I think these are two characters that are not very seen much in the anime or much in other things, but they're top tier characters for sure. And I think they deserve more love than they should.
Definitely do.
Especially
some more screen time.
Yeah, especially Solution, guys. Come on, guys. She was just being a good person. Telling you guys, loyal girls all the way. And and honestly, out of all these girls, I think I literally would prefer a Solution out of these two, which is funny. So I don't know why everything, but boys, we forgot, guys. We forgot about there's one more. Did you forget about the final maid?
Oh, there is one more.
Yeah, we got. Well, when we're in here, we got Alpha Omega. What is it? Omega. We don't know a lot about her. We get very little. Tell us what you know about her currently.
Well, she's level 100. She has a couple. I'm not sure if they're summons or pop monsters or what. They're like in the level 80s. And she has commander classes.
She's also human. She's one of the few humans in Nazareth, I
Yep.
believe, right?
Mortal human. Which should be a job class because humans don't have racial classes.
Yeah, and technically, I guess she would never die because they could just revive her, too. You know, but she will. She will age and die like a normal human, though, right?
Yeah, she won't age at all.
Oh, interesting, interesting. What else do you know about her so far? Because this is probably new to a lot of people.
She is the youngest, I believe, and yeah, we have super limited information. She mostly watches over the Cherry Blossom Sanctuary and handles teleportation.
Yeah, she's the one who that covers the teleportation stuff. So she can completely keep you from teleporting to a specific area, right? Basically.
Yeah. Man, we don't even have a full picture of what she looks like. We have the one art on the teaser.
Right.
We do have descriptions of
Yeah,
Cherry Blossoms and
yeah,
her outfit,
we definitely have
red and
things.
white.
Yeah, we definitely what we talked about her. That's the only reason why this picture is probably a pretty good amount of her because we know they described exactly how she looks. We just don't know how she looks. Even in the web stuff, huh? No, not either, huh?
Yeah, there's no art of her at all.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so I mean, I think this is a clear E tier, just because we know nothing about her. I mean, she's human. I mean, we fuck humans in the real world already, isn't that right, Professor Overlord? I bet you get all those Overlord fangirls. You know, you don't have to brag. I get it. Don't say nothing. Don't need to brag. No need.
All right, I won't brag about it.
Okay, so I think she's an easy E tier just because we know nothing about her.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, she's probably above that, but we
We don't know anything. I mean, at least the robot has something.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I hate to say it, but
I mean, I don't know anyone who's into shy maidens either. I don't know, man. I don't know how. I think that's a Japanese fetish thing, more or less.
I mean, I don't mind the outfit. I think it looks okay, but it's just, I mean, it's kind of basic, and you're leaving everything up to the personality, which we don't know.
Yeah, you know. I mean, we know she's strong. We know that much. Apparently, you know, and so on. So I mean, I can see it. But however, man, did you know something? We are missing one more battle. We are missing one more battle maid.
Huh?
Oh, wait a minute. Do I know something the Professor Overlord doesn't know, guys? Guys, keep this is on camera. I know something that the Professor Overlord doesn't know. There's one more maid. Professor Overlord, did you forget her?
And she's not a battle maid.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
We have best boy Sabis. I know. Oh boy! Come on, you know someone's gonna be in the comments being like, "Where is Sabis? He was the leader of the battle maids," which technically makes him.
Talking about the dog maid.
Oh, no. He said she wasn't part of technically the battle maids, but Savage was technically the leader. I think that technically puts him as a battle maid technically. And somebody's gonna be like, "Where is Savage?"
Yeah,
You know?
people will still say that. Yeah.
And you know what? I don't think we need to talk much about Sabis. I think as two men, I don't think we can say much about him, but I think we'd be doing him misjustice not to put him at least B tier. I think that's pretty generous.
I'm gonna step out on a ledge.
Oh shit,
say,
dog! You don't ruin your Reddit career.
I think everyone will agree with me on Reddit.
Okay, give it to me.
I think he's S tier.
Sabis S tier for Sabis? Wait a minute, hold on.
Hear me out.
Okay.
If a guy is gonna princess carry you, who do you want?
That's true. I admit, and he is one of the cooler classes. Isn't he like part dragonoid or whatever the fuck it is?
Yeah, he's a dragonoid.
That shit's
He's
cool.
a monk.
Oh, he's basically just Joey as a man. And you know what's funny? For the longest time, I always thought him and Yuri would be a nice couple. Just saying.
They are both pretty proper.
Yeah, that just fits really well, you know, and so on, you know. So you know what? You know what? I can't. I have to at least put him A tier. Because you know what? There's one more Battle Maid, actually. I lied to you. There's one more. And this person deserves to be an S tier. This next Battle Maid I'm about to get to you deserves S tier. Are you ready for? Do you know who it is? Come on, it's the best Battle Maid. It's even better than Sabbath, better than all the Floor Guardians, everything. Come on now, come on, Professor Overlord. The Battle Maid.
I think it might be, but
come on, no, Battle Maid technically. No. Even all the maids combined, not even close. D tier.
Seta.
Nope.
They're both maids.
No, you forgot. I'm gonna bring it up on the other page. I'm gonna bring it on the other window, and I'm gonna bring it in. Okay. Oh, go to you think you know who it is?
Head Butler.
Who?
And Claire.
Oh my shit! Is that true? Is he? I guess technically, but that wasn't who I was talking about. Actually, but you know what? Put him on the list, boys. Put him on the list. We'll be putting the man, the legend. We'll be putting him, boys. And on screen here, I'm gonna be editing this shit in, so don't worry. Where do you want him? Cause you know what? He's a funny character. He's a funny character.
Here's an art. He gives out some good laughs. I think.
Oh my god, that's a good one. You know what? You're selling me on this one. You're selling me. I like this. I'm feeling B tier. This is kind of cool. And doesn't he technically would have overthrown Ainz to be the best butler ever?
Yeah, well, he wants to take over Nazarick by cleaning it.
Oh my god, that's actually legit the best shit I've ever heard. You know what? That's A tier. I think that's an A tier with Sabbath, guaranteed.
Almost every NPC wants to kill him, but they don't.
You know what? Hold on. We gotta add it. We gotta add a new tier. Yes, as Penguin. There we go. Penguin. Best animal. Animals. There you go, guys. Best animals. For Penguin Boy. Yes. However, this wasn't who I was talking about, though. You have any other guesses before I show you? The best Battle Maid.
I don't know.
Come on. It's the person who's the best. Everything and everything. Come on now. You done? I'll give you. You have anyone? Tell me you're gonna give up. I'll give you all the chances you want.
I give up. I don't know who you mean.
The best Battle Maid is the Battle Maid that can be a Battle Maid at any time and be all these characters combined. Pandora's Actor. Guys, easy, S tier. Pandora Actor could be the Penguin, it could be Delta, it could be all these girls. Let's say one day you want to fuck Entama because you're feeling in a weird mood. Make Pandora be fucking Entama. I'm in a Yuri mood, have her be Yuri. You want him to be a cat? So you can pet him when you go to bed? Pandora can do that. The best Battle Maid is the guy who can become any Battle Maid at any time you want. Boys, you're welcome.
I guess that is true.
You guys are welcome. See, man, you thought those years of Overlord Red experience was gonna teach you this? Don't even know, man. I come from outside the box with a big waifu, you know, the best waifu. And I'm sure all you Pandora fans are gonna agree with me. Pandora is everything you want and more. You feel like fucking Ainz today? Fuck Ainz. You know, he's everything you want, and that's better than everyone else. You want him to be Albedo one day? Be like him, be Albedo, guys. Just saying. The best Battle Mage is the one who could be any Battle Maid. You guys are welcome. You're welcome for
it might be.
Go.
Might be too much power to handle.
Oh, what? There was this meme of a girl. She's like, "Oh, I'm an all 34 artist. I can draw you fucking me." And then there was like Mace Windu, and he's like, "She has too much power to be kept alive." It was like, I need to find that meme. It was a good meme. I need to look for it.
I was just talking about something else. Like, you know, I do a lot of coloring, I guess, and sometimes my powers are a little too strong.
I understand, man. I get it, man. You weren't ready for me. I get it. You get it. Well, guys, that was the tier list for the best Battle Maids. On your screen, on your screen, Professor Overlord. It's gonna look kind of weird, but don't worry. When you see it in the video, I'll send it to you and it'll look clean as fuck. But this is the tier list, boys, made by me and the Professional Overlord. Your mod man yourself, you love him, you hate him, the man in charge. I do want to redo this list again when we have enough people that are willing to argue for each one of these characters, because we understand some of these characters we couldn't do justice because we don't have the love for them. You know, I understand. So let me know in the future. I would love to find the Alpha Chad fan of Delta. I need to know if you exist, Delta fan. That's Alpha Chad. Love fucking the sex doll. Message me. I would love to interview you and talk about this shit. All right.
The Enfermo fans, they're a whole other.
Oh god.
Mess,
Those people don't write me. Don't write me, the Enfermo fans. I don't need it. All right. But the Delta fans, I'm legit curious. Cause that's kind of Chad. All right. Oh, the Penguin fan, kind of Chad. Send me all the Penguin 34. No, don't send it to me, but I'll watch it. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I think that's. Don't do this to me. Stop it. Stop it. Why are you doing this? Guys, he said it'd be worse. Guys, we gotta go, guys. This man's out of control. I gave this man too much power. You guys gave this man too much power. I'm giving him a platform. You guys give him the keys to the car. It's too late, guys. We're all doomed. No waifu tier list is safe with this guy around, guys. All right, just saying. Demod, please. Demod. But Professor Ola, thank you for being here, brother, man. If anyone deserves to hear honest opinions about the waifu tier list, it had to be you, man. Because you know people want to hear the most important opinion, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Waifus are
Waifu?
a way of life.
Truly, man, truly. And like I said, guys, we'll do a waifu tier list definitely on the two big girls, you know. We will. Definitely, but that's gonna be a whole different thing, and I want it to be more proper. We're gonna take a lot more time for it, and for sure, because we know that's a fight that like everyone in the mom will be there for. But we felt this was a good sweet spot for people. Battle Maids aren't as popular as they usually are, and they feel like it's a nice equal space. Because I'm telling you, that Albedo Shaltir's waifu 4 is gonna be another level, and I'm not fucking ready for that shit. And I feel for us, we're not the right people to do it on exactly, because we both feel at least indifferent to both those characters, at least.
Yeah, we're gonna need some
help.
Definitely some help.
But just in your honest opinion, would you stand on the Shaltir side or would you stand on the Albedo side? Just in general. You don't have to give your reasoning.
Albedo doesn't have anything for me.
So you're more a Shaltir girl for the time, just for now. Just like you prefer over.
Yeah, I'd rather go Shaltir.
Unfortunately, I have to go the opposite direction. I'm ready skinny as fuck, flat as a board. I don't need another flat as the board. I can't fuck a lolly. I need something with thickness, so I had to go a battle here. But that's okay, boys, because if you want to stand behind one of us, let me know in messages. We'll bring you in. Even if you don't want to be here live with us, I would love to get a message to you. I would message me and I'll let you record a message, record your piece, and when we do this big waifu battle, I will play your message during the argument. And if you want to be anonymous and do it, let me know. If you don't want to be anonymous and do it, no problem. You don't have to be here live. I'll be glad to record your thing and give me your reasons why one of these characters are your favorite. And with that, guys, I feel like this feels like a perfect place to stop. Thank you, Professor Overlord. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this tier list, man. You are the best. You are God. You know, you all are irons in internet form. And I, if anything, is just a man that I wish Joey to step on. But that's okay. We all have a place in this society.
Well, that's a lot of praise. I don't know what to do with it.
And you know what, guys? I'll just say what everyone feels. But anyways, guys, thank you for being here, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff you guys usually do. And remember, hentai connects all of us. And me and Professor Ola will be you guys next time. And guys, draw more hentai of Solution and Yuri. Come on, guys. I'm begging you. I'll fund that shit, alright? Please, dear God, please, please!